Hi guys! So we're going to do another video just like last time where we're going to read something together and then you guys are going to have questions to answer about it. So today we're going to be learning about George Washington crossing the Delaware River. So you remember George Washington. He was a commander during the French and Indian War, and now he's fighting in the Revolutionary War. He's going to become really important later on. So let's go ahead and read this together so that this video will be short and you won't have to watch for a long time. Make sure that you're taking notes with me so that I don't have to start asking you to send me your notes. All right? All right, let's read this together. Washington crosses the Delaware River. Washington's army had been defeated many times. They were tired and discouraged. They felt like they could not win the war. The British army had been chasing them, and they have been fighting with each other. In December of 1776, they both stopped to rest. The British are on one side of the Delaware River, and Washington and his American army are on the other side. It is snowy and cold. The weather is below freezing, and so the river is full of blocks of ice, like in the picture, and the men are all cold and tired. The British decide to make camp and to stay for the entire winter. Winter is several months long. They say it is too cold to fight. Their commander even plans to go home to London, England for the winter. So he's going to leave and go to a whole nother country. The Americans see this as a good time to be sneaky. So while the British are trying to stay warm, the Americans decide to sneak across the river in the middle of the night. So on December 26, 1776, the 3,000 Americans get into boats and cross the freezing river in the middle of the night. If they fall out into the water, they might get lost because of how dark it is, or they might freeze to death. So this is very dangerous. There are also lots of them, and they have horses, men, and weapons, so not everyone will make it across. The Americans make it to the other side and beat the British. Because they snuck up on them when the British were least expecting it, their leaders started to take the Americans more seriously because they realized that they were very smart. All right, so remember, when you're taking notes, remember things like numbers. How many people were there? What did they do? Where did they go? All right, those are the kind of things I want you to think about when you're taking notes with me. All right, again, I'm not sure if you can see my mouse or not. I'm still learning how to use Loom. This is a painting that someone did of what they think that this might have looked like. So this is probably very dramatic. Also, it was nighttime, so it wouldn't have been this light out. But this is a picture of the Delaware River. You can see the bank and the ice, and this is what the boats they would have used looked like, and they would have dressed sort of like this. So there are some parts of this painting that are realistic and some parts that are kind of dramatic. All right? If you have any questions about this, let me know, and tomorrow you'll have some questions to go with it. Have a good afternoon.